many Bules are flying to Singapore for doing the visa run, but
That's
right
not
now
the cheapest visa run. Even
the
airport,
cheapest,
not the cheapest.
not the cheapest. Yeah,
because even the airport is expensive there.
of course,
But-
of course,
Yeah, but they have free massage chairs in the airport. Free.
exactly.
Must be all busy by Indonesians and Russians. And Chinese, because they easy falling asleep. They falling asleep extremely easy.
Who?
Chinese.
Chinese people
You just sit and
pass out.
they do that everywhere. I had a lot of pictures in this phone before I drowned in the pool. Now they erased all the memory. But before I had pictures with Chinese people sleeping in weird positions.
I was super envy with Chinese people because I always having a hard time of sleeping if I don't lie myself down in the bed with the proper position. I'm super envy. I don't know, like it's so
Me too.
hard.
In
Like-
the airport, they fall asleep before we even take off. Really, I was flying there and back a few times, or from China to other countries. I see them just sitting there,
Mm-hmm.
like checking something, checking
Yeah, yeah,
around,
yeah.
then fasten belt. Okay, just like that, man. So jealous.
That was amazing though.
And then imagine the flight from Istanbul to Jakarta, 11 hours.
Can be like 8 to 10 hours, more than that.
hard to sleep.
I remember I fly to Jeddah from Brunei for pilgrimage. Like it spent like 8 to 10 hours, and as I told you, I'm hardly sleeping on not that comfortable
Yeah.
position. Like it was excruciating pain. I mean, like you cannot take a rest or whatever it is. You can see some other people are already sleeping. You know, like you are the only one who got away. Ugh, fuck. Okay.
It's a bit easier to sleep when you're full in the airport, in the
Yeah,
airplane.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I noticed. But the flight from Turkey to Jakarta,
Mhm.
from Istanbul to Jakarta, they only fed us twice with a sandwich.
Only with the
11 hours, 2 sandwiches.
Okay, how stingy they are.
How Turkish they are.
How Turkish?
No, but actually it's like evening and then morning and then you arrive.
Right.
So it's like you're supposed to sleep anyway. If someone would be serving food in the middle of night, some people would complain anyway.
Oh, what airlines? Turkish Airlines.
Turkish Airlines, yeah.
Okay.
But they are one of only airlines who still fly. So
Oh, at that time.
yeah. And my flight was my ticket was like 10 million rupiah.
Shit.
It's like because it's constructor. It's like Moscow, Istanbul, Jakarta, then Pasar.
Moscow to Istanbul.
Yeah.
Like it's getting further from
Right.
Jakarta.
Right. But
And
because
then-
it's Turkish Airlines.
All right.
So it must be somehow connected with Turkey.
So you haven't found any airlines that go directly to Jakarta at the time.
Well, maybe it was 3 times more expensive.
Like 10 million is not expensive enough.
Yep. Because for this time it was like market is empty. They can
know, I know.
dictate the rules. They
I
can
know,
dictate
I
the
know.
price. So
And besides, they need to feed their workers as well.
yeah, those who are sitting at home now,
Exactly.
but still have to be paid.
Still have to be
Yeah.
paid.
I've heard in Singapore, I think in Singapore, some positions got 75% of their salary for sitting at home,
for sitting at home.
not working, not being remote, but just please don't go anywhere. You will receive 75% of your salary anyway.
That's something
Singaporean,
Singaporean.
way too
Wow.
Singaporean.
Wow, in Bali. So what have you been doing for your living so far in Bali, for example? Nothing?
Nothing.
Just hanging around.
Yeah. I didn't do surfing yet, and it seems like it's not happening
Mm-hmm.
for next couple months. I think I still have to get used to that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was swimming twice
Mm-hmm.
in 2 months. Once in a pool of my hotel where I lived before.
Dude, that doesn't count as doing something for the living.
Oh, you mean for living, for money?
For money, I mean like for surviving, not for living, surviving.
For living, that's what I mean. Okay. Nothing much. Comparing to previous money, this is just like pennies.
pennies.
I did like ghostwriting for
ghostwriting, yeah.
for some comedians.
Oh, that's something.
Mm,
In Russia.
yeah, in Russian.
Mm-hmm.
In English, a couple people asked me about that, and I told them that surprisingly I do that for money. Otherwise, I would be busy every day and I wouldn't be creative. If that turns into routine, that you're not creative. I would
Exactly. That's
I would do that like twice a week. That's the best. That's the best because you just sit with someone for 2 or 3 hours.
Yep.
You create the whole set, and then person has a set, and you have something.
Yeah, that is something
and you
that
have, like,
that
you
is
nasi goreng.
quite I don't know, quite painful. Not but painful in a good way.
Yeah.
I mean, because you need to push yourself, especially when I'm helping Chris with the open mic. You have to do like every single week with the new materials, blah
Yeah.
blah blah. You need to squeeze out something out of your brain every single week, which is, well, I have to be honest. Like it's quite something to do. Spend quite a while to.
If you just sit down and write, that feels like squeezing out. If you just
you think
if you
so?
do that's I really think so. If you sit down and like, okay, I need to write.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will find nothing.
Yeah. And if you just write down things during the day or you do something new for yourself, like yesterday I had more than half of my set about braces.
Yeah.
You do something new, you write down your ideas, couple days of writing. That's it. Yeah. So just do something new and write about it. It's like being blogger basically.
Exactly.
Because you're not trying to, you're not writing like memoirs, you know, a book about your life.
Yeah.
So you don't need to go deep inside your head to.
I think that's my mistake. I mean, like I sometimes spend a lot of time like in front of my laptop, and then like, okay, I can't do it.
Yeah, and so one thing is, well, what works for me is doing something new, or having kind of interview with yourself.
Oh,
So, like-
that's new. Okay.
Like, what do I think about global warming? I don't give a fuck. Okay, let's try some other topic. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? What do you think about this? And then like, well, I have something to say. Then you can write it or say it or just spin it in your head, and then like, wait, this and this thing, my opinion could be controversial to most of other people. Then I need to have strong point, otherwise I look like an idiot.
Yeah.
So let's try that. Or okay, there is common opinion. Why not to pretend that I'm idiot? Like, remember when I did that bit about Bali is not that good, it's just a brand?
Yeah.
So that's it. Everyone loves it. I love it too. What if I pretend that I don't?
Yeah, that helps you.
You create fake conflict.
Yeah. But people don't care though. People just, for example, the audience will just, I don't know, they will take the result only.
Right.
They don't care if it is fake or not, as long as it makes them laugh.
No,
and
I mean, if you make it obvious that it's
exactly.
fake.
Yep.
Like, I tried to make it obvious. I was like more emotional than usually, and it was like a bit of like hysterical emotion. Like, no, it's shit. And then it's obvious. Okay, he's joking. It's all right.
Yeah.
He knows that he's joking, and we know he's joking. So let's play the game.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
So in this way, like, let's pretend that you go to Tinder to make friends.
Make friends.
Yeah.
Of
so
course.
pretending.
Yeah, just
And
pretend.
then you write about it. And then,
Correct.
oh, those bitches always offered me sex. I cannot avoid that. I hate it. I even wrote in bio, don't offer me anything like that. But they kept doing that. And then you're thinking, what's happening? And let's imagine that how girls feel, blah, blah, blah. And how would you feel if this and that happened?
Yeah.
So you kind of create, how do they call it? Hypothesis?
Hypothesis?
Hypothesis, yeah. And then you're like, okay, what if this happening? Just like that.
Wow.
Pretend your girl is terrorist.
I always make a joke about my girlfriend, like you're fucking terrorist right there, you know, like. Yeah. So, that's something. Wow.
If she makes your bomb explode, that doesn't mean she's terrorist.
She's a terrorist. She's a terrorist. So.
Oh, so she's bombing you, not you're
She's
bombing her.
Yeah. I just. Yeah. So the last thing.
these two things work.
Yep.
Like sitting and squeezing.
No, it won't work.
New things or hypothesis.
Or
hypothesis,
does it really help? I don't know if you experience the same. when you are really stuck on your desk writing or blah blah blah, whatever it is.
Never write on the desk.
Never write on a desk on a laptop. Okay, so yeah, my bad. If that thing doesn't help, I don't know. This is the suggestion from my friend actually. Just go walk outside of your house. I mean, like
with your feet, not on the bike.
well, anything that you are comfortable on doing, like motherfucker. Like I don't know, like you're riding some bikes. You go to the beach. You go to somewhere, and then. I don't know how, or does that work the same with you?
I would say that most, maybe at least half of my material came to me when I was riding a bike or taking hot shower.
Okay.
And then maybe third place by amount of things is when you go to sleep and then like, wait,
exactly something
you
that
have
cancel
to
your
stand
sleep.
up. You have to stand up and write it. Otherwise, no. In the morning I will remember. In the
You
morning,
will
like,
forget it.
I had some idea.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Yeah, I get it.
better
Like
stand up.
it's better that your sleep canceled rather than your set canceled.
Right. Because some of them are gold.
Yeah. I know
Really.
that moment of eureka or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Wow. Eureka.
It's same as in the evening you're thinking, oh, during the day I had a thing and I'd better do this way. Or like, I better leave tips or I'd better answer to this
Yeah.
Bule. Not Bule, but Bule.
Bully.
Yeah. Like you have ideas before sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah. Write down.
Right. Wow,
Writing down.
That's interesting thing to pay attention. Wow.
So if you try to write, for me it doesn't work. Like sitting and like,
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
no.
Yeah, try
but
that.
just you must be having your writing tool somewhere next to you all the time. That's why I told everyone don't write to a laptop.
Right.
If you have your jokes in laptop, just here or notebook. But this is simpler. You have it next to your bed. You have it in your pocket.
Yeah.
You can do it while riding a bike. Well, don't do that.
I'm also super grateful that Pavel on a Christmas dinner gave me that notebook.
Yeah.
I mean, like
You started?
Sorry.
You started?
Oh, I do. I started it. Like even 2 days ago, if I'm not mistaken, like I got something on my head. I stopped my motorbike and then write it down. Okay, it is not the fixed jokes.
Yeah.
But it's just the
Direction.
exactly like the seed of the joke that I will plant later.
Right.
That's super helpful rather than waiting to go home and then type it down on the laptop.
Right. You can lose it easily. I
Exactly.
remember when we had this show in Uluwatu, in Singlefin, on the way back, which is like, 50 minutes maybe?
More than that, I guess. Yeah.
Well, it was night, so it was fast. Maybe 50 minutes. I had 3 different bits. I came home and wrote down one.
You lost other two.
Yeah, and other 2 could be a couple minutes each. Not just a one-liner. It was like a topic.
That's a goal that you lost there.
Yeah.
Wow. Damn it. Wow.
So it's bad experience, which taught me like don't expect you to remember everything. Just stop and write
Yeah, exactly. Write it down like right away.
it. Yeah. And yesterday, maybe a minute or 2 from my braces joke, I got it on the way to those.
On the way to those, even before the show.
Yeah, right on the way to show. Because I had those couple blocks about stingy. Stingy is modern art and stingy is my sport.
Yeah.
I just move it to next time, or maybe I will erase it later. And I put more jokes about braces. The Lil Jon thing, like, yay!
Yeah.
It was on the way there. And then something else was on the way. Oh, feeling like Russian girl on Bali? This is on the way.
Damn.
So biking helps.
Biking helps.
Yeah.
Biking helps. Wow, that's amazing. So I guess this is the last one. How do you... I thought you are pretty good at doing bahasa though.
Okay, sure. That's
Bisa ngomong bahasa ya.
Nggak bisa. Is it still Batak accent?
Yeah, that's super Batak accent though.
What would be like normal pronunciation for just nggak bisa?
Gak bisa. Gak bisa or tidak bisa.
Tidak bisa.
Gak and tidak are two same.
Yeah, I know.
Two same.
I thought
things.
tidak means like no have something.
No, if you don't have something that that you have
Nggak
to, you can use that in some context. But if you want to say, oh, I don't have the money, for example, saya tidak punya uang. Saya tidak punya uang.
Saya tidak punya uang.
Yep, but you do. You are pretty loaded, sir. So yeah.
I can just hear a phrase and repeat it, and I will forget it in a minute. We can check. You want me to say something?
Yeah, sure. How do you say? Wait. Saya Ondrey dan saya suka ke Danau Tempe. Nah,
Saya Ondrey. Saya suka sama tempe. something tempe.
that was actually a prostitution spot in Bali.
What is it?
Danau Tempe.
Danau tempe.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Tempe is the name of iconic food in Indonesia.
Fucking love it.
Oh, you know tempe,
Oh,
right?
yes.
Ooh.
Well, before. Now it's
No longer before, because I explain it.
no, and because I have iron in my mouth. So if I eat tempe in
Oh,
the
yeah,
morning,
it's
if I eat
gonna-
tempe, I would love it for the whole week after because it will be still there.
Danau means lake, like
Danau.
Lake Tempe.
So what is it?
So it's a. I'm not saying it's a low class prostitution, but it is. I used to live in Sanur. I used
Yeah.
to live in Sanur in southern of Denpasar, and the comedy in Denpasar sometimes finished almost midnight, almost midnight, like 11, sometimes even 12. And then after the show, after the open mic, I and my friend used to hang out and eat, have a dinner, blah blah blah, in some warung or whatever it is. And then like I can go home like at 1 or 2 a.m. in the morning, and then I pass the way of Danau Tempe, like holy shit, why there are so many people here? I mean, like literally a lot of people there. None of them are good looking. So
Oh.
yep, it's way different.
Have you been to Germany?
Oh yeah. What? I've never been in Germany. What happened?
Just the amount of beautiful ladies is much lower.
Say it again.
The percentage of beautiful ladies is lower than in
the-
many other places. Lower than in
Really?
Russia, lower than in China even.
How is that so?
I don't know, genetics. Oh, because in Europe they were killing beautiful ladies for many years while middle age.
Hmm.
Because like if girl is extremely pretty, she must be witch.
Mm.
Yeah, while this period they killed a lot of beautiful ladies. We didn't have it in Russia, that's why.
We didn't have it in Indonesia as well.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, Andre, thank you very much. It's almost 1 hour, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, we first started.
You
the
cut
camera.
it, please.
Yeah, no
Cut the
worries,
shit out.
no worries. There